me, it was almost like winter didn't count. Summer was what mattered. My whole life was measured in summers. Like, I don't really begin living until June, until I'm at that beach, in that house.
Summer mornings start off very early due to timing of dawn, but after performing prayer, we did get in just a bit of more sleep before we hit the road. Anyways, everyone, we got pulled over for God knows what reason. I think my dad is coming back. In the last video that I filmed here, I touched upon topics of childhood and transitioning between girlhood to womanhood, loss and grief over your family members and over your childhood overall. Being in this house kind of brings everything right back in. As much as I would like to say that after the passing of my grandma, the more I come here, the easier it gets, and to an extent I am sure that is true. It is still a bit difficult to coexist within the space that made me who I am today and the parts of it that I've lost. Every summer, me and my family would come here to visit my grandparents. A lot of times, me and my sister would come here to stay with my grandma and grandpa for a week, with me and my cousins. And this house just taught me so much love and taught me everything I know today. It's where my most cherished memories have grown. It's where I would visit my great-grandma and my great-grandpa. It's that loud, full house with the lights on in the darkest of nights. This place will always hold such a special place in my heart, and I'm just so lucky to be able to come here with my family, even though there are family members who are missing, who are in a different country. It feels very magical and very special, and I really, really appreciate all of it. The walls of this house saw every moment that made me into who I am today, and so being back in this space feels absolutely surreal.
Missing his calls. It's funny just how easily a family can drift apart. I'm finally getting married to an angel in human form, but I still think about Nashville.
Finally came outside, filming with my dad's phone because mine is charging. Guys, look, there's like a grape fell on the swing set. I love this swing set.
And it's always gone too fast, like a trip.
I am back on the swing set while my grandpa takes a nap. We put the carpet over here on the swing set, and this is just like the most gorgeous view you could honestly ever have. So I'm just gonna sit here, relax, maybe listen to music, maybe call my sister, and yeah, we're still waiting for my uncles to come over. I haven't spoken to my mom today. I think my mom's at work, although it's a Saturday, but she's at work today. So I might FaceTime my sister right now. Alright world, so right now we're actually gonna go to a different city, which is like an hour away I believe, or maybe shorter. We're going to Lankaran because everyone is here now. After my uncle's family arrived, we hit the road again to carry on the tradition of driving down to the city nearby and having a dinner together.
Aklım senin aslı ceyranı. Ben gezirem her yanı, ben gezirem her yanı. Aklım senin aslı ceyranı. Kara kaşlı, güzel çoktu. Ama ona bu sahillerde yok.
Guys, we're finally here.
Göz adamı,
Take a look to the left.
adamı.
It's honestly crazy how something that started with I love Amsterdam, I believe, is now literally in every single corner of the world. But we're finally here. This used to be a spot we would always come to when we were kids. Well, actually we used to go to a different city, Masalim, but then we switched our spots because the restaurant that we loved there that was located in the forest got closed, sadly. So this was the place that we switched to, and in Yankaran there are like two spots that we always go to, which one of them is Hazed. This is a hotel, so we go to this hotel's restaurant, and there's actually another restaurant that we always go to. It's also very close to the lake, so we always come here to eat kebab and just have a good time with my family. So this is a very nostalgic place for me. I haven't been in this specific place for quite a few years. I believe the last time was like 2019 maybe, right before COVID hit, so there's that.
Yüreğimi aldı geçti. Sahil boyu gezdirem o güzelliği, güzeli sahil boyu gezdirem o güzelliği, güzeli anla sen yaptın buram yanar. Ben gezdirem her yanı, ben gezdirem her yanı, Rabbim senin aslı ceylanı. Ben gezdirem her yanı, ben gezdirem her yanı, Rabbim senin aslı ceylanı. Kara kaşlı, güzel çoktu, ama ona bu sahipler dünya yoktu. Kaşlar kara, kız adamı, geldi
The late night dinners with my family have always been the most pleasurable times of my life. As the world quiets down, we gather around the table, sharing stories and laughter that stretch into the night. And I feel like there's so much warmth in those moments, a kind of sense of togetherness, even the times that feel tough. So the simple act of being together and enjoying a meal just feels like the purest form of joy and being able to create memories that will stay with us forever. Okay everyone, so I'm sitting right in front of light, so maybe that's not the smartest move to do. But we're currently drinking tea. Sayed and my dad are watching a football match because why not? Obviously, last time we were in Jalalat, it was actually Euros time, so we were watching Turkey versus. No, I don't remember who we were watching. Britain versus Switzerland, and then Turkey versus Netherlands, I think, where they lost, which was sad. But in either case, we have some tea and a lemon. We had our food, which was amazing. We're basically at a city that is a 1 hour drive down from where we were. So it's kind of close, but also still a bit of a road to go. But we're sitting right next to the sea, which is very nice, although obviously it's dark, so you cannot necessarily see it. And light pollution is at its finest, so you can't necessarily see too many stars. But just enjoying our time here. We've been here so many times. Actually, I misspoke. I think I said we were last here in 2019, but Mehdi showed me a photo and it was from 2018, as you guys saw, which was a while back. So that is very interesting. Sayed, how was the food?
Pretty good.
That's nice. I also agree. It was pretty nice. Maybe not the best kebab we've ever had in our lives, but
And it's always gone too fast, like a trip to the beach or the life of James Dean. It kills me.
On our way back, I was blasting Noah Kahan and Taylor Swift while enjoying the wind that was there. And after we made it home, me and my grandpa were just sharing conversations and telling stories while Grandpa made us some freshly brewed tea that we enjoyed as we waved goodbye to the night. Good morning everybody, it's Sunday morning and right now we're out in the garden in the backyard. We had our breakfast, now we're drinking tea. My grandpa and Sayed are playing dominoes. That's how our morning is going. Yesterday we came home after our dinner, and then me and my grandpa were just sitting around in the living room just having conversations and drinking fresh tea, which was obviously amazing. I never say no to freshly brewed tea. But right now we're just chilling. I think we're also gonna make kebab later, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but that would be very fun. Usually on Sundays we leave pretty early at around like maybe 12 p.m. 1 p.m. but we're gonna see how today goes. Okay, back like the good old days, sitting on the floor, chilling with you guys. But my family was collecting some grapes from my grandpa's garden, which was a bit sketchy, but that's how we always do it in our family. So collected a box of grapes. It's always nice to have fresh fruits from my grandpa's garden. There were also some blueberries, which are ripe, and they're so sweet and they're so nice. And there's some pomegranates in the working. I think they're gonna be done in like, they're gonna be ripe in like September or October, I believe. We were watching the reruns of a show with Tavat, who's my aunt. We were watching that in the living room while like my dad, my cousin, my uncle were out, and my sister was taking a nap, so it was very quiet and chill. But now we're back in the backyard. My dad is preparing the kebab. I think we're also gonna have some chicken kebab, which we never really do, so that's nice. And yeah, the weather is thankfully nice. It's not burning hot outside, which last time on Sunday we left so early because it was really just burning hot. And because yesterday we went to a restaurant, we decided to make food today. So we're staying for lunch, which we usually never do. I feel like we usually have breakfast and then leave. So it's very nice that we're staying here for lunch, because especially as children, I would hate that we would leave on Sunday so early, because we wouldn't come here too often, but obviously would come once in a while to visit my grandparents. Obviously my grandparents would also come to Baku to visit us, so it was always like back and forward. So especially as a child, I hated the fact that we always left so early, because especially in childhood, like I feel like everything does linger, but these moments always pass by so incredibly quickly. So I'm happy that yes, снимаю. Yeah, my family was just talking about how you can see the broom right here. But where was I? I completely lost the train of my thought.
Hiç işlettirip ona değiller. Bak bunu kim ştrafla şey.
Sahil boyu gezir ama güzeli, güzeli sahil boyu gezir ama güzeli, güzeli var da sen yakıp vuran yaran. Ben gezirem her yanı, ben gezirem her yanı, kapım senin aslı ceylanı.
Mecbur kapım boğazı kapım.
Ben gezirem her yanı, kapım senin aslı ceylanı. Güzel Bakü, güzel şehir.
And just like that, the adventure is over.